Welcome to the 2022 Asian Equipped and Classic Bench Press Championships in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. I am Christina Chamley and it's my pleasure to bring the lifting to you with commentary. In this particular session, we have the equipped men bench press in the 66 and 74 kilogram weight class. It's an all-age categories session, and we have approximately 19 lifters for you. Lifting is set to get underway in a minute or so, and the 265 kilos for Shagdar from Mongolia to start us off. So we have sub-juniors, juniors, opens and masters lifters, including one of our oldest lifters, a Masters 4 lifter, who I will introduce you to when he comes along for his bench, and he's the first lifter, Shagdar from Mongolia. He's in the under 66 kilo class. He's a Masters 4, which means that he is 70 to 79 years of age. He's in that category. He was born in 1951. And it's just a wonderful indication of how we can keep bench pressing throughout the course of our life. It's a very healthy sport, and if something goes wrong for you in powerlifting where it's hard to squat or deadlift, you can still bench perhaps. You can do that. You can participate just in the bench press only and enjoy competition. And I believe we're underway for a start very shortly as Shagdar
Load the bar 65.
comes out now.
For Shagdar of Mongolia.
Actually, this is a fantastic achievement for him to come to regional championships like this, representing Mongolia. We do not see a lot of Mongolians in the Masters classes. They do have a strong and up-and-coming sub-junior and junior program. The Masters lifters representing from Mongolia. Certainly looked like a good lift, and he got 3 white lights, and that's wonderful for him to achieve.
Load the bar 90 kg.
So the bar now goes to 90 kilograms for the next lifter, who is a sub-junior in the under 66 kilo class. This is Solomon from Mongolia. And Solomon is in the sub-juniors. That means he's aged between 14 and 18 years of age. He was born in 2004. Probably one of our younger lifters. So we'll see the full spectrum here.
Bar is loaded.
And here comes Solomon. "90 kilos. He weighed in at 65 kilos this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon he weighed in. Now this is equipped bench pressing, so the gentlemen are wearing equipped shirts. I think it was an easy opener for Solomon. A good lift, 3 white lights. He's on the board.
100.
In fact, that's him with his gold medal already. Fantastic. And the bar now gets jacked up to 100 kilos for Alexandra. He is a Masters 1 lifter in the under 66 kilo class. Masters 1 runs from 40 years of age to 49. And he was born in 1973. Must be approaching the top end of the Masters 1 category. 100 kilos in the bar for his opener. Comfortable opener there. Let's see what they say. They say 3 white lights.
Good luck.
So, and he did that in just a t-shirt. So that was a raw,
Same load
we call raw
for
or classic
Van Yin
format of bench
Mudgyal of
pressing.
Mongolia.
So now we have Tavanjin of Mongolia, also on 100 kilos. He's a Masters 1, but he's in the next. Weighed in at 72.7. He's a fraction younger. He was born in 1977. He's one of 3 in the under 74 kilo class in the Masters 1 division. Regulation lift.
It's a good lift.
And 3 white lights. So far so good. We've got some really good attempt selections here, well within the capability of the lifters. Nice safe openers so we can get on the board. We did have a few disqualifications already today whereby the lifters came out and could not get the first weight that they had nominated. Now that's a pity.
Bar is loaded.
So 100 kilos now for Munkarjul from Mongolia. Under 74 kilo sub-junior. Born in 2004. Absolutely wonderful to see these the depth in the sub-junior and junior categories here. These are really easy openers.
It's a good lift.
Very confident, no struggle at all.
Load about 102.5.
So 102.5 now on the
Mazak of
bar
Japan.
for Hashimoto of Japan. He's in the under 66 kilo class. He's a Masters 3 lifter born in 1957. And his opening bench of 102.5.
Bar is loaded.
This should be well within Hashimoto's capability. I'm expecting to see a bit more weight go on here, but first we've got to get our opener. Wonderful, smooth, controlled,
It's a good lift.
and complete. Good lift, 3 white lights. Hashimoto is on
110
board.
kg.
110 kilos now
Ahmad Sana of Mongolia.
from Mongolia. He's a Masters 2 lifter in the under 74 kilo class. And the advantages of having a regional championship is that a lot of lifters from that country are able to participate and go into all the age and weight categories and have this fantastic experience of lifting at a regional level championship. Just a little bit harder these days with travel,
Bar is
risk
loaded.
of getting COVID and quarantine requirements. And he gets the call. Kuji from Mongolia, 110 kilos now. With this lift, he'll actually achieve a gold medal, as he's got no one else in his weight and age class. So let's hope he's chosen this well. So far, we've had some wonderful openers. Certainly looks good. 3 white lights. Wonderful. Some kilos on the bar for Mark Ocher from Mongolia. He is a junior lifter. Juniors are in the age bracket between 18 and 23 years of age, in the under 74 kilo class. And he's on his own in this age and weight class.
The bar is loaded.
So there seems to be some issue. The bar is loaded and he got the call. And the president of the Mongolian Powerlifting Federation has come over to try and sort it out. We've got some language.
Balchinium of Mongolia is lifted.
We're trying to sort out the correct opening weight for him in the attempt card. Perhaps this is an error in his opinion. If he doesn't take this, the clock has started. Unless it gets overruled by the jury, it'll be a no lift. It seems to be some examination of the attempt card and how it's been written. So the clock has timed out. It needs to be established where the error is. Did the lifter's coach write down the incorrect number? Was the number entered incorrectly?
130 kg. Dugan Soran of Mongolia.
So we're moving right along to 130 kilograms. Dugasaran from Mongolia is preparing to come and take this weight.
Bar is loaded.
He's just getting his wrist wraps on, and there is a bit of a kerfuffle around him. So he needs to be able to focus now. He doesn't realise he's got the call. Bar is loaded, so now he comes out. So he needs to settle himself and focus and block everything else out around him. So the bench press is an incredibly technical lift, and you do need to focus. It's not just brute strength at all. That's a wonderful lift from him. He's done a fantastic job of preparing himself. I think he was a little bit rushed. He was panting as he rushed to come and get the lift. So he's done really well to compose himself. And another Mongolian lifter now, 130 kilos for Sukhbatar. He is a Masters 1 lifter in the under 74 kilo class. There are 3 lifters in this class, so this is a competition. If everyone gets their openers in his weight and age class, he will be in second position. So it's all contingent on these openers at this stage to set the scene of the medal placings. Three white lights, so he's in. He's locked in the 130.
145 kg to be loaded. For the lifter,
Bar goes to 145 kilos for
Mongolia.
Batsuk from Mongolia. He's an open lifter in the under 66 kilo class.
One is loaded.
He is the first of the under 66 kilo. He's under 66 kilos. At, just like to see what he weighed in at this afternoon. He was light. He's 62.7. Very good, very strong. He is light. He's light for this class,
Good lift.
but he's done a great lift there. 3 white lights. One for
For the bar of 145.
Gapurzanov
For
from Kazakhstan.
Kapur of Kazakhstan.
He's a sub-junior. The sub-juniors did very well in the lighter weight classes this morning from Kazakhstan. And they conduct themselves very well. This would get him ahead of the Mongolian lifter in his age and weight class. And I think he's done it. Yes, he has. So that's got him well in front of his competitor in his age and weight class. He should take the gold medal.
150 kg for Torres Marvin.
Now we have our first Philippines lifter, age and weight class, momentarily. So there's going to be an interesting little battle between himself and perhaps the Mongolian Sukhbatar. Yeah, plenty of strength there. So as an opener 150, I'm thinking he's got 3 white lights, and I'm thinking he is going to come away with that.
160. Still. Lifter.
Okay, Marif from Kazakhstan now, 160 kilos, open lifter, under 66 kilo class. He hasn't heard the call.
Marif.
Okay, he's making his way out now. Yeah, very strong. I think he will pull away from Baksuk from Mongolia. It's a no lift. Shock. He got 3 red. I think it may be a
160 still.
butt lift. I couldn't see from here.
Wood shake of Mongolia.
So that's a shock. $160 remains on the bar for Erdin Surin from Mongolia. $160. His age and weight class are extremely strong. He is attempting the lightest weight out of them all by a long shot. Yes, 3 white lights there for him.
It's a good
So
lift.
he's on the board, which is the best thing. I think he may be off the pace with the other guys in
175
his
for
weight class, provided they get their
Amar
attempts.
of Mongolia.
175 kilos now for he makes his way to the bench. He's got 40 seconds on the clock now to get himself settled. And this is an enormous bench in this weight and age class. 175 as an opener. Oh, I think he held it down for too long. He just lost
No
all
lift.
compression at the bottom, and it's a no lift. So there's some drama.
Load about 185
185 now for Batmangai from Mongolia.
for Amarpat of Mongolia. The bar is loaded.
It's fantastic with the Mongolian lifters. Can be quite expressive. They'll growl and grunt, and it just really adds to watching them. They're expressing their personality, their determination, and it gets them pumped up. Under 74 kilo lifter in the open class. And 3 white lights for Batmangai.
237.5.
Now 237.5 for Ishikawa from Japan. He's an under 74 kilo lifter as well in the open. Just looking at him, I reckon he's young for an open lifter.
Sorry.
He's born in 1997.
The bar is loaded.
I think there's a misload. If I understand his coach correctly, she keeps trying to explain to them it's 237.5, or is it the rack height that she wants changed? Okay, they reset the clock. It was a rack height problem and not his fault, because that had already been nominated, so he got the clock back to 1 minute again. So now he Japan 237.5 kilos. Yeah, great touch, and it went beautifully from there. It's 3 white lights for him. Just so that you know, the world record in this class is 300 kilos that was set by the great Hadama in Sundsvall in Sweden in 2018. So that completes the first lifts of all our lifters, and we make our way back now to the start of the second lifting. So we'll see all the lifters again, and they're going to stack on a little bit more, or maybe a lot more, depending on how they feel. And we've got Shagdar of Mongolia, our Masters 4 lifter, who's just put a little increase of 2.5 kilos from his opening bench. And I should imagine at his age and experience with his lifting that he knows what he's got in the tank and what he's comfortable lifting.
Shagdar, apparently of Mongolia.
As we get older, it's about lifting safely and healthily so that we're not risking injury where it's not necessary. Actually, most injuries don't happen at the competition level. It's in the training that we get injured, overdoing it, doing too much volume, whatever, poor technique. So let's see how Shagda goes here. That bar has to move a long way. It'd be interesting to see if the referees approve of that. Yep, 2 did. So it did stop, that's fine, as long as it doesn't go backwards. And one referee may have thought it went backwards, or downwards, I should say, the bar. So, but he got the lift. So I think he made a really good attempt. No, that the jury overruled. I've just been informed the jury saw it as definitely the bar moved down. So there you go, that was disallowed. And that's why we have a jury. They're watching every single lift and they will permit what the referees call unless they believe that that is actually incorrect. So Solomon again, 100 kilos, putting 10 kilos on from his first lift. Oh, great press. Very strong off the chest.
Good lift.
Yep. 3 white lights. I'd be interested to see what he puts on for the third attempt when he can go for broke. So just a 2.5 kilo increase for Tavanjin from Mongolia.
Tavanjin, Mukhjargal of Mongolia. Bar is loaded.
He is ranked 3rd in his age and weight class and he will remain there. The other 2 lifters are well ahead of him, a good 50 kilos more than he's 50 kilos behind. Perhaps he's just wearing a t-shirt and his competitors have all got a bench shirt on. So interesting that some lifters are lifting raw in the equipped format. I'm not entirely certain why they would do that because there is a classic format starting from tomorrow.
The bar is loaded for Hashimoto.
Hashimoto from Japan has put on 7.5 kilos, now 110 kilo. He's already got the gold medal. He is now bench pressing for himself, for his own goals. Gets a good touch and he locks it out well.
Good lift.
And it's a good lift. 3 white lights.
112.5 kg for Amarsana of Mongolia.
So Kuji from Mongolia now calls for 112.5 kilos. As you recall, he's the Masters 2 lifter. got his gold medal under the belt. Would have some personal goals, such as a personal record that he's chasing. See what the ref say? Yes, 3 white lights, so he's got that. Could also be going for national records or things like that we're not entirely certain of.
120 kg for
Oka of Mongolia now. Really needs this. 120 kilos. And he looks a little anxious from where I'm sitting. He's a little flushed in the face and is feeling the pressure perhaps. 0.2 kilo of body weight. Let's see if he can make his adjustments to what went wrong for him the first time. It's about taking that time and getting a good setup. It was a great touch and very strong up. That's what he expected it to look like. 3 white lights, and I think he will visibly relax now,
140 kg for
having got that one on the board.
Of Mongolia. Durga Suren Patniam of Mongolia.
Dugasuren of Mongolia now, 140 kilos on the bar, 10 kilo jump from his first attempt. He's got his medal. So 140 for him.
The bar is loaded.
And he's got, just trying to get a look at him. Yes, he has got a bench shirt on. Okay. So 140. Weighed in at 65.55 this morning. He's a junior. Good. Oh, no. Got a little bounce there on the touch and just threw off his momentum, I'd say.
150 for Ankabatar of Mongolia.
So, Mankajago from Mongolia now, 150 kilos. Sub-junior.
Bar is loaded.
He's pumped up. He's pumped up. He's ready to take it to the Kazakhstan lifter in his weight and age class. So now he's getting competitive. 150 would get him in front temporarily. So it's game on now. Wow. Got some sound effects. And it's a good lift.
Good lift.
So game on between him and the Kazakhstan lifter, who's put in 152.5 for his second attempt. So this will be a good little tussle.
Galen of Mongolia, the bar is loaded.
$152.5 for Sukhbatar of Mongolia. He's a Masters 1. And he's pushing Torres from Philippines with this. He's putting some pressure on him. He has put 22.5 kilos on this attempt from the first attempt. And this would see him take the competition right up to Torres. Ooh. Okay, that was troubling. There was a really lopsided descent.
Same load, 152.5 for
just very hard to correct that and get that
of,
coming up to lock
Kazakhstan.
out. So it was a valiant attempt. So now here comes Gaperzanov from Kazakhstan with 152.5, and he's in a tussle now with his competitor, his other competitor in his class, Monkjargul. So he needs this to get back in front, and he'll only be in front by 2.5 kilos. So this is a lot of work just to get in front again. Oh my goodness. I think he's really sent a message. 3 white lights. He's going to pull right away, I think. Although Monkjargul has put 160 on his third attempt. So this is a great little bit of competition between these two guys. But back over to the under 74 kilo class now. Torres is currently well in front. But he really needs to get this to secure that, because in one lift his competitor could snatch it back from him. So this is an important lift. He's extremely focused on watching him as he is watching that bar being loaded.
Bar is loaded for
He's
Torres
intent. 157.5. This would absolutely assure him of the gold medal. So very important second lift, because Sukh Batar has put 165 on his third. So he is really trying. Oh yeah, okay, Torres is looking good. He's looking good for the gold. He's got 3 white lights there, and he's pretty happy with that. He knows what's just happened there. He's got his gold. And he gives his coach a bit of a nudge in excitement. So Batsuk, 160 kilos. He's got some interesting things have happened to his competitors. Neither of them have made their first attempts. So he's just happily doing his own thing over here, getting on with the job and getting his attempts done. Ooh. It's a little difficult. Oh my goodness, I think he's got this. I think he's muscled that right. Yes, he's got 3 white lights. That was a wonderful, wonderful effort, as it was a little difficult coming down, but he really muscled it up. So absolutely fantastic there. Not the same story for his direct competitors who are struggling. One of which is coming out now. Marif from Kazakhstan is going to try for 162.5. He would get in the lead temporarily with this one, but he really struggled with his opener and didn't get it. So now they've just popped a little bit extra on this lift, hoping perhaps that a little bit of extra weight just might help him get his timing and his groove right, and might all just feel better with the shirt. Needs a bit more weight in it. Coming down smooth, great touch. Oh, he gets right under it. Yes, he has locked that out. I'd say we're looking at 3 whites. Yes, we are. So he is on the board now, and that was a great decision to put just a little bit more, but it was altogether a much better lift. So he's in front now with 162.5.
175 for
And 175 again for
Amgalan
of Mongolia. He missed the 175 on his opener. And with this, he would just jump straight into first position. So we want to see this competition. We want to get him on the board. The other guys are sitting at 160 and 162.5, so at 175 he will take the lead. Oh, much better, yes. Yes, he gets the rack, so let's see, 3 white lights, and that's him taking over first place. That was much better, and that will make up for the first one missed. Just so wonderful when you miss a lift and then you go back and you work through in your mind what you need to do, and you come out and make the correction, and to even get 3 white lights is just fantastic. Sense of, domination of that weight, that it beat you the first time but you got it the second. So Erdenasuren with 180 kilos on the bar. Big jump, 20 kilos from the first attempt. And this would get him up, right up there with his competitors. Might just be a little off the pace still, but right, he gets a start because he just had soft elbows there. Oh my word. He's locked it out, so let's see how the refs see it. Did he keep his butt down? He certainly did. He got 3 white lights. So fantastic stacking on the 20 kilos, and he looks and says, that was a bit heavy. 200 kilos now, Batman guy from Mongolia. He's currently sitting in second position. I think he will stay there. As the guys, there's 3 guys in his class, and they're all spaced out in their attempts, so I think he'll settle in the second position. 200, good bench for under 74 kilo lifter. Low touch. Oh, he brings it back. Yeah, that was nice. They pinged him. He's got 2 red lights.
No lift. 250. No, the bar. 250.
That's disappointing for him, but doesn't change the placings perhaps. It was a good lift. The jury overturned that. That is a good lift. So that is really great news. So that changes what they put on this attempt selection. So this is why it's important for the jury to rush over and tell the team it was overruled, because it will change what they put on the next attempt. Here's Ishikawa, 250 kilos. He's well ahead in the medal placings. 250 in the open division. I think he's kind of aiming for 260 here, but that's just my theory. So he's building a total, and I imagine he has dreams of... Oh, can he lock it out? No, that right arm just would not lock out. He didn't get the rack command because the right arm just would not lock. Just ran out of speed and was unable, and the bar dipped down, and that was all over. So now Shagda from Mongolia, we're back now at the beginning of the third round. This is interesting because Shagda has really jacked up the weight on the bar from his second attempt. He missed the second attempt on 67.5. So it's as though he said, right, we'll load it right up and see if I can get a really good touch and get some speed off the chest. So it's an interesting idea that a lot more weight might be able to help him to get the shirt to do the work for him in the respect. Oh wow! He nearly had that. He just doesn't have the strength to lock that out at the top. 115 kilo for his final lift.
What is loaded?
Masters 3 lifter. Right. It was jerky, but he got it. And it was a good lift. So that just shows it doesn't have to be smooth, but it may not go downwards. The bar must keep going upwards or stop, but it may not go down. So even that jerky movement is okay. Solomon from Mongolia, 120 kilos, big jump for his final attempt here.
The bar is loaded for Solomon of Mongolia.
Some of these guys we will see later in the program in the next 2 days, where they'll come back and lift without the shirt, so in a classic format. So they basically get that opportunity to lift twice, do 6 benches. It makes the trip worthwhile that you've got a fair bit of competition there and can test yourself out, enjoy the whole lifting twice. Solomon, big jump, 20 kilos extra. If I remember, that 100 flew up. And it's 3 white lights, and he's absolutely delighted with that, and as well he should be. He was thankful to his spotters as well, and he thoroughly enjoyed that. Big high five to the coach. That's great to see. So Kuji from Mongolia now put 120 for his final. Let's see if he can go 3 for 3. He has had a fantastic lifting day. It's really businesslike, really, doing everything technically correct. Great attempt selections, lifting completely within his capability, and enjoying it, I'd say. Masters 2 lifter. Relatively narrow grip, really. Great Mongolian grunt muscles it up and gets the lift. 3 white lights for your third attempt. Well, you've got to be happy with that.
130.
So I think we've got a big jump. No, it's 130. So 130 on the bar now for Tavanjin from Mongolia. He's the Masters 174 kilo lifter. And he's hoping for. He cannot advance further than bronze medal. However, personal goal of getting all 3 lifts, there's something, a lot of lifters have. Like to get all the attempts they select. And there's a real competition between the other 2 guys in this class, but Tavanjin is doing his own thing here. Oh, wow. That was great. I bet that felt good. Yeah, 3 white lights. So marvellous lifting from him. And they make it look easy, but it's not that easy. That was heavy. Even though that possibly didn't look heavy to the untrained eye. He did work for that. So sub-junior lifter, Monk Jargle, 160 kilos for his third attempt push. Gaperzanov. He will now jostle himself into first position with this lift, and his competitor will have to get his final lift to get the gold. So this is a great bit of competition here. 160. If he gets this, he's giving himself a gold medal opportunity. Really good attempt selections so far. Got the touch, it was awkward. Oh, he puts everything into it. He's going to try, but I think he's so struggling, and they eventually get told to take the bar. So he did try very hard to push the issue, but he will settle with silver medal. Under 74 kilo class now. This is Torres going for 162.5. It's quite interesting because his competitor has put more on his final attempt. So the pressure's on Torres here to get this, just to make sure that he can stay ahead of Sukhbatar, who may well struggle to get a 165. But let's have a look at this. Great touch. Gets right underneath it. He keeps going. No, that right arm let him down. This is going to be interesting. So he now has to settle with his second attempt, which was 152.5. And Gaperzanov must get the 162.5. He's locked it out. Let's see what the refs say. Yes, he got 3 white lights. And with that, he has propelled himself into the gold medal position.
Next, Sukhbatar Bias Gala.
So we have Batsuk from Mongolia on 165 kilos now to finish off his day of lifting. He's going to be in the 3rd place. He'll get the bronze medal here today. $165. He was only 62 kilo body weight. Great touch. Oh, yes, I think he's done that. And he has. He's got 2 white lights. Wonderful lift to finish on. Good job. Should be happy with that.
Same load, and the lifter is Bias Galan of Mongolia.
Sikbatar 165 for his final lift. Similarly, he can't.
Bar is loaded.
Oh, yes. 165 here, which is a huge jump from his opener. He missed his 2nd lift. So this would have him take the gold medal. He's currently in 3rd on body weight. Goodness. He's waiting for the rack. And I think he's just snatched the gold medal. And there's a lot of back slapping. Jury says no lift, overruled. Oh gosh, he's going to take that badly out the back.
Yeah, 165 by lot number
like
19.
That left arm didn't block out. It may have even dropped down a little. So I don't know if he's aware of this yet, but that just got overruled. Back now, 167.5 for Monk Okra. So he's in his own class and no pressure on him. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice looking lift. Yes, that's 3 white lights. That was a fantastic lift. He should be very happy with that. He had a difficult start and he is smiling as he comes off. Well done. He's pretty happy with that one. Okay, now this is the matchup we were interested in with Murray from Kazakhstan. So he's currently ranked 3rd, but this would put him into gold medal position with 1 lifter to go. So here's this really great fight going on here. You know, he's sitting in 3rd. Does he stay there or does he go for broke on his final attempt? So this is everything. It's a big jump. He has to get everything right. Oh, it's a lovely descent. Beautiful touch. He gets right underneath it, and I think he's done it. He's locked it out. Yes. From 3rd to 1st. Oh, that was great. That was a big gamble, and it paid off. Amgalambatar, 180 kilos for his final attempt. This to get him from 2nd place into 1st. Currently in 2nd. If he hadn't have missed that opener, I'm sure he would have been further along. So he's just put enough on it to get into 1st place now. 180, and he takes the gold. Let's see if he can do it. Chest up. Oh my word. Oh dear. Up, down, up, down. So the Kazakh lifter prevails in that little battle. And that was Murray who prevailed and got the gold. So now Ergdensuren has put, what do I see, 215 kilos. Oh my goodness. 215 kilos from third to second. I never saw this coming. That is an enormous jump. I don't understand that selection though, given what the other guys have put in. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think it's pinned him. No, no way. That jump was enormous. 35 kilos. Anyway, it's nice to put it in your hands, I suppose. He's smiling as he comes off. So now, Bagnai from Mongolia, 240 kilo. This would give him the gold medal. He's trying to get further than silver. Temporarily, placed temporarily. Massive jump, 40 kilos. That's an enormous amount of weight to add. Geez, doing well. Oh, that shirt. He's really pulling, dragging it down. Gets a touch. Oh, well caught, spotters. Yeah, well done. That was way out of control. It was too heavy, way too heavy. That would have been actually frightening. Right, so Ishikawa has crossed out. Okay, last lift. Ishikawa, 257.5. He's our 74 kilo open lifter.
The bar is loaded.
He is the gold medalist, even without this, because he got that on his opener. He was really pushed to add extra because his competitor was pushing upwards, but he will be the gold medalist. He missed the 250 and he had to put 257 to slow down Batman. Good touch. Oh, too heavy. Too heavy, but he finishes with his opener and the gold medal. So that is our lifting session completed of these gentlemen. We will be back for the medal ceremony in about 5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Kazakhstan. Seventy-four kg category open. Bronze medal goes to Utsaik of Mongolia. Silver medal goes to Amar Bath of Mongolia. And gold medal goes to Hiroshi of Japan. The medals are presented by Christina and PJ Joseph, Champion Federation, Politics Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Japan. Sixty-six kg category sub-juniors. Gold medal goes to Solomon of Mongolia. Seventy-four kg category sub-juniors. Silver medal goes to Ankubatar of Mongolia. Gold medal goes to Kapurshanov of Kazakhstan. Sixty-six kg category juniors. Gold medal goes to Dugar Suren Batinam of Mongolia. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Mongolia. 74 kg category juniors. Gold medal goes to Munk Ochir of Mongolia. Please rise for the national anthem of Mongolia. (66 kg category, Master 1. Gold medal goes to Alexander of Mongolia. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Mongolia. (74 kg category, Master 1. Bronze medal goes to Bayez Galan of Mongolia. Silver medal goes to Tawanyin Mukyaral of Mongolia. And the winner of the gold medal is Torres Berwin of Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Philippines. (74 kg category, Masters 2. Gold medal goes to Amar Sana of Mongolia. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Mongolia. (66 kg Masters 3. Gold medal goes to Hashimoto Masato of Japan. 66 kg category Master 4. Gold medal goes to Shadar Pirinle of Mongolia. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Mongolia. Thank you. We can send another ceremony. Technical controller, please take the competitors off the stage.